It's John Charles. I am coming to you live from Lake Union. There's a building, Rock Salt, right over here. This restaurant was once involved with organized crime with the Seattle Police Department. They were serving illegal meats. They actually had some kind of club. Now we're linking to these weird clubs. This is very interesting, but some of it was, they actually had elephant there, and they actually tried to serve people human meat in this region, which was real scary. But the bigger crime, right now, that property was supposed to be run by me, and whoever tried to take it over has had it closed for over 2 or 3 years right now. This is the AGC building across the street. They sent the $40,000 payment for me plus computer information for me to manage the building. AGC locked me out and took the money and then opened up the American General Contractor from the Charles Trust Fund, the profits, and diverted quite a bit of the funds. Very illegal, and their Starbucks was very involved in this crime. But I have another crime with Boat World. Contact Boat World right now. Seattle police took falsified documents with a guy named David Torin, and went down there and tried to take profits out of our Boat World account. That doc should have been turned over years ago. And irresponsibility by Boat World solely, not getting those accounts to us. If we lost this money, they also used adjacent accounts to take out a very old account that is linked to the Royal accounts called Englas. The Englas account. And what they did was distribute it to illegal people all over this area right now. Olympic Hot Tubs was one of it, running one of our docks for years. The owner of Olympic Hot Tubs, very dangerous and linked to the old fireplace stores, taking out the old potbelly stove profits from early America. They've been in so many different accounts. And what he's doing is buying boats. So what we're also hearing is, I am hearing and trying to transfer it. I went through the Fremont area. What we're understanding right now is they have gone in with a banker downtown. I do not have the name right now, but they went into the shipping accounts and the red line. This is the tie to the banker. Red line shipping, the old red line shipping, white line shipping. Red line ran. Red line was a tavern. They ran. They were in the red line accounts. Those old shipping accounts were so valuable to my family and the history of the United States of America and immigration, the white line. To bringing immigrants into this country. These people are criminals linked to the nightclub I've turned in many times in Fremont. I can't even think of their name. They're so corrupt, these kids that have run this club. And they even went at the Bonnie and Clyde guns that were held for a museum. Through our trust, through Ralph, my great uncle out of Chicago. They had the Bonnie and Clyde links. This is a travesty, the amount of money being moved. This man at Olympic Hot Tubs has to go to jail, and that doc turned over to the Charles family. Now, I need assistance. That the Englas account should have never been opened and split up. This is ridiculous. These bankers in Seattle at Wells Fargo have to go to jail. The Camden crime this morning in Boston, trying to link to Queen Anne, Wells Fargo, and steal money when I'm outside with the markers, is absolutely ridiculous. This join signal out of Sweden, Russia, linked to the West Queen Anne Hillside, and also that was linked to Fort Dent. Do you know how far away that is? That's ridiculous. These are criminals, and they're in town to steal from all over the world. This has to be stopped right now. I don't know if there is a government anymore, but they said they took down 5 CIAs. Also, I have a restaurant up here where by the Cremona account, when it was released a long time ago with one other account. I can't think of it right now, but I identified to the streets and roads. It is a hamburger place by the Fremont Bridge. A lot of this money was used probably to build the Fremont Bridge, and that bridge money is 2 different accounts from the Lloyd Renton Bridges account, which is the one who set up all the banking for medical and healthcare for the longshoremen across the United States of America. This was not supposed to be open. That was financed by my family. AGC are criminals. These guys up there are murderers. They have done it too long. I mean, we're losing all these construction profits from around the world that have been saved. They're our family savings. You know, if they want to take a loan out, that's fine, and a low interest loan. But to go in and steal the accounts and lock me out of a building I'm supposed to manage, because our family built this building, we paid for these docks. I'm John Charles in Seattle. No, they're criminals. Mark Tuffers is very involved, and so is Caldwell Banker and David Dean and I'm sorry, David Bain, the Bain family, very involved in this criminal activity. Martella runs the burger place down here. He said the Martellas are very much trying to say they're still in this fund. They're not in it. And the lawyer downtown in the Melbourne Tower, his name is Martini. He's the other one who is trying to steal the money with the Defense Lawyer Coalition of Seattle. What I want is prosecution. I'm John Charles in Seattle.